All right, welcome to Unit 8. We are continuing our work with parabolas. And of course, I'm Bob Weber. I'm an educational strategist here at Grand Prairie ISD. Um, we are continuing our work with quadratics. And so I want to take you to the slide deck right away. And of course, you should recognize our page here, which is, well, right now it's a Nearpod page, but let me get to where we need to be. Okay. Uh, Whoops. Come on. There you go. Which is our Canvas course. And so we are in Unit 8. The slides here are comprehensive. Unit 8 is investigation and application of quadratic functions. Do this in our slideshow mode. Okay, so for Unit 8, you have a lot of TEKs here. There is an essential readiness. A7A is an essential readiness TEK. That's our priority. That is graphing the quadratic and then identifying key attributes such as x-intercept, y-intercept, zero, maximum, minimum, vertex, axis of symmetry, and so on. Great attention is going to need to be paid to that. A6A is a revisit from domain and range from first semester, only this time we're with quadratics. That is an important standard from the standpoint of readiness. A7C is also a readiness standard, and that's your quadratic transformations, your reflection, rotation, stretch, translate, up, down, right, left, so forth. So the supporting standard 6B, writing equations of quadratic functions from vertex form. 6C, writing quadratic functions when given solutions and graphs. 7B, relationship between linear factors and quadratic solutions or zeros. And 8B, writing using technology quadratic best fit and making predictions. So 1 essential, 2 readiness, and 1, 2, 3, 4 supporting. So 7A is your essential. Again, that's one that we walk out of saying that they absolutely have to have students can demonstrate comprehension on A7A. Quadratic functions, coordinate plane, x-intercept, y-intercept, zeros, maximum, minimum, vertex, axis, symmetry, all critical there. Probably teaching this with some sort of technology piece. I don't know a lot of you that graph quadratics by hand, although you might, but probably Desmos or your Inspire or one of your TI calculators. I apologize. Some of these are not as clear a print as they should be. Hopefully I can clean that up a little bit for you. But 7A has been tested 12 times in the last 6 years. So it's a biggie. You want to do a good job with this if you can. You'll notice the example problems there. Of course, I'll add 2024. 6A, domain and range, we talked about previously with linear domain and range from first semester. So it's kind of a revisit. Hopefully the kids will pick it up easier this time. And 7C, our transformations. This is a little bit, it's kind of fun to teach because really you can do it all on the calculator or the computer and have the kids just see what occurs. And so it's kind of a discovery one that you can use that for a lot of your teaching technique. Vertex form, I don't know about you, but I've always kind of struggled to teach this a little bit. I'm not sure why, but it's always been a challenge for me. Taking you into quadratic functions from graphs. And I see I'll need to do a little cleanup on this slide. I see some things that need to be corrected, but this is quadratic functions, real solutions, graphs, and equations. Example problems, of course, from the STAR released are all listed here for you to take a look at. Quadratic best fit, an example release problem. Data-wise, we've done okay in this area. You can see 7A, which is our essential readiness, 50s and 60s across the board. The domain and range one, 6A has always been a challenge. So that's one we can do a little bit more on. 7C, again, haven't knocked out of the park there, but impressive on 7A. Vocabulary that goes into this unit, some of the common misconceptions from your students, not a lot of vertical alignment, just from the simple standpoint that Sixth and seventh grade don't do things with quadratics. However, there is modeling. That is a vertical articulation that goes into this. 14 days on the unit, and that does include your TELPAS testing, which is coming up during this quarter. Instructional strategies, we do have a win day, with it being a essential readiness, A7A. I did choose a Nearpod as your instructional component, and I think that's also going to be our instructional showcase for this month. Language supports, you can see the sentence stems listed there. Yeah, a resource showcase. I want to take a minute and look at this Nearpod. It's just simply a video, but what I like about the video here is that it has the questions embedded. So, as I've told you before, one of the things I've always liked about Nearpod is its flexibility and how you use it. You can do this. Well, you know what? Let's see what the preview looks like. You can do this by either having the students do it independently. You can do it small group. You can do it large group. You can do it as your instructional main piece. So it gives you so much good flexibility. Video here, and then again, what I like about the video throughout the
video, we're going to talk about characteristics of parabolas.
Sorry, it's a little louder than I expected. But what's in this video is embedded questions. There's about 4 or 5 of them that your students should respond to. So there's a degree of accountability for your students. This video is not short. It's 16 minutes. But because it does pause and allow the students to respond periodically, it's pretty good stuff. And again, you can use it to teach independently with each student. You can do it in small group. You can do it in large group. It's just got a lot of good things that you can do with it. So let's take you back through. Apologies. Let me get where I need to be. Intervention, because there is a win day. We do have intervention with the Nearpod, the characteristics of parabolas. We also have the performance task as part of the enrichment. This is a major part of February that we're going to encompass, clear up until the first week of March or a little beyond. So this is a big unit. And of course, we are here. Just reach out. Let us know whatever you need for help. Good luck with Unit 8.